The Philippines and Japan have just made history. The Reciprocal Access Agreement, or RAA, is now official. And this isn't just about joint training. We're talking about actual warships, high-tech maritime patrol aircraft, and a new chapter in defense cooperation. In today's video, we'll break down what this deal means, the warships coming to the Philippine Navy, and how this could change the balance in the West Philippine Sea. Signed earlier this year in Tokyo, and now formalized through the exchange of diplomatic notes, the RAA sets the legal framework for Japan's self-defense forces and the armed forces of the Philippines to operate on each other's soil. Think of it as a status of forces agreement between two allies, allowing troops to train, deploy, and coordinate much more easily. This is Japan's first RAA in Southeast Asia. And for the Philippines, it's a rare and significant security pact with one of Asia's most advanced militaries. But here's the game changer. This agreement opens the door for hardware transfers. And that's where the story gets exciting. Right now, Manila and Tokyo are in active talks for the transfer of up to 6 Hatsuyuki-class destroyer escorts from the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, alongside several P-C3 Orion maritime patrol aircraft. The goal? To deliver them by 2027. These Hatsuyuki-class ships, although built in the late 80s and 90s, still pack a punch. They were Japan's first-generation general-purpose destroyers, designed for multi-role missions, including anti-submarine warfare. Each ship displaces around 2,150 tons standard and 4,000 tons fully loaded, stretches 130 meters in length, and comes armed with a 76mm main gun, close-in weapon systems for last-ditch defense, surface-to-surface missiles, surface-to-air missiles, and anti-submarine rockets and torpedoes. In other words, these aren't rusty museum pieces. They still retain solid combat capability, especially in tracking and engaging submarines, a critical skill in the West Philippine Sea, where Chinese undersea activity has been on the rise. For the Philippine Navy, these ships could serve as a much-needed interim solution while waiting for brand-new frigates and corvettes to arrive under Horizon 3 modernization plans. Alongside the warships, Japan is also looking to hand over several P-C3 Orion maritime patrol aircraft. The P-C3 has been the backbone of Japan's anti-submarine and long-range maritime surveillance for decades. With a range of over 4,000 kilometers, it can patrol huge swaths of ocean, detect submarines, and track surface ships for hours at a time. For the Philippines, which has a massive maritime area to watch, this is a game changer. Imagine having the ability to track activities in the West Philippine Sea from the air, day or night, and relay that data directly to the Navy's surface fleet. This means better situational awareness, faster response to intrusions, and a stronger deterrent against illegal activities or aggressive maneuvers in Philippine waters. The timing of this transfer is no coincidence. The West Philippine Sea is a hot spot. Chinese Coast Guard and Navy ships have repeatedly harassed Philippine vessels. Japan, on the other hand, faces its own maritime challenges in the East China Sea. Both countries share a common interest: keeping sea lanes open, protecting sovereignty, and pushing back against coercion. By giving the Philippines more ships and surveillance planes, Japan isn't just strengthening an ally, it's creating a partner that can share the burden of maritime security in the region. And under the RAA, these two nations can conduct joint patrols, live-fire exercises, and coordinated training more seamlessly than ever before. By 2027, if all goes as planned, the Philippine Navy could be operating 6 additional destroyer escorts and multiple P-C3 Orion's assets it simply does not have today. This is part of a bigger shift in Philippine defense, moving away from purely territorial defense to active maritime deterrence. It's also a signal to other partners, like the US and Australia, that Manila is serious about upgrading its capabilities. For Japan, this builds a stronger security network in the Indo-Pacific, something Tokyo has been quietly but steadily working on. The Reciprocal Access Agreement is more than just ink on paper. It's ships, planes, training, and trust. It's a partnership forged in shared challenges, and one that could reshape security in the West Philippine Sea for years to come. What do you think? Will these Hatsuyuki-class destroyers and P-3C Orions make a real difference for the Philippine Navy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Philippine defense updates. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.